What is up, y'all, and welcome back to another Epic 7 stream. And today, as you can see, it is just me today. It's your boy, like you guys always know it. It's your boy Mashuu. And yeah, guys, how is everybody doing today? Y'all chilling? Y'all chilling? Y'all good? Y'all ready for some news today, huh? Yeah, everyone's chilling. Yeah, I see. Okay, nice claps. But yeah, just me today, guys, and we have quite a bit actually to go over. We did tease some stuff over last week. You guys may have seen it if you guys were on our Thursday stream. And I do know we also teased it on our stove. So if you guys are on there as well, you guys know some news that it's coming later. And it's really good news, you know? I've been waiting for it, honestly, and I know a lot of people always have been asking for it. But guys, as I said, it's just me today, so don't worry. Um yeah, I still got you guys with that news for here's the thing. And yeah, people ask. But yeah, it is kind of late, so please bear in mind if I go a little crazy, and it is just me here, so I have no one to keep me in check now. Finally, it's time, guys. But yes, first up for today though is I know people have or are wanting the news for that code. So let me go ahead and release that code right now. The code this time around is Holy Flame. Holy Flame is the code. You guys can type it in, !code in chat, and go ahead and input that into your inbox. You guys did receive some sort of chest. Use that code then to get your 3 leaves and 300k gold. As for Holy Flame, for those of y'all on YouTube, you know, as per usual, I'll be able to type that in here and pin it to the top of the chat for y'all, just in case. I know the bot can get a little wonky on YouTube, so yeah. You were expecting me to say I don't curse on here, man. It's chill. This is official. We nice out here, all right? But yeah, guys, going forward with what will be coming up today, we'll see. And we will start off with the update summary. So a new episode is coming out, guys. You guys already may have guessed a new episode was coming out already. But alongside that, we are getting Holy Flame Aiden. I say Aiden. Some people say Aiden. That's up for you guys for debate, you know. I don't know which one is actually correct. I believe the one in the video says Aiden, so hopefully. I just think Aiden sounds a lot better. But anyways, barring that, we do get a lot of new EEs coming through for some units that I feel like we're just on the cusp of being usable within a lot of the meta currently. And we'll go over what exactly those EEs are with Dien, Zahawk, and Emil Kawari. Okay, Emil Kawazu. And also on that note, we teased about it already, and I talked about it earlier. It is Ancient Inheritance Season 2 coming out, and with it, there's going to be a lot of changes that are happening that we got a lot of feedback from you guys last time, so you'll be able to see what we changed moving forward, and we also just still want your feedback, so always make sure to be posting about it. We're always listening. From then, we do have a side story rerun of the Rise of the Great Mortalix. For those guys who missed that last time around, you'll be able to see that side story and Mortalix with all of his glory. And yes, I know people may have called him Daddy. That is not my cup of tea, but you know, I don't judge. You guys can do whatever you want with Mort. I will be over here with my waifus. But yeah. Episode of 4, Chapter 6, WestCon is coming out. And as a synopsis for you guys, Ross and his party head into WestCon to join forces with the human resistant forces. As they arrive, they witness the devastated towns, unlike EastCon, and a group of people in pain from harsh labor. So hopefully, maybe less painful on that end moving forward. Hopefully Ross can help them out, but we'll see. I mean, you guys will see. I need to catch up a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, and I do want to start off catching up because Holy Flame Aiden is coming out, so more so on that right here. Holy Flame Aiden, guys. I know you guys were like, oh my god, it's an ice unit, isn't it? No, guys, it's Holy Flame Aiden. As you can see, it is in fact fire. And here is the preview video for her.
Where are you looking? I'm over here! Remember, I'll always be on your side.
The Girl of Destiny, harnessing the energy of fire. Through the Summer Sword, Aiden learns to wield the power of flame hidden within. Now, thanks to her inextinguishable passion, she is cutting her own path forward. Awaken Aiden to Holy Flame Aiden after completing Episode 4, Chapter 6, and to completing all missions for Awakened Aiden. Holy Flame Aiden is a 3-star Fire Elemental Thief. She has high critical hit chance and can increase her attack through imprint concentration. Explosive Cut, Skill 3. Attacks the enemy repeatedly, decreasing speed of the target for 2 turns, and up to a 100% chance to decrease defense for 2 turns. When 20 soul are consumed, ignores effect resistance. Also grants Willful Flame to the caster for 2 turns. Willful Flame, when a fire elemental ally attacks, penetrates the target's defense by 15%. Willful Flame cannot be dispelled. Defensive Spirit, Skill 2. After suffering an attack that targets all allies, when the caster has a debuff, has up to a 100% chance to counterattack with Fiery Blade Gust. Fiery Blade Gust takes priority over a counterattack with a basic skill. This effect can only be activated once every 2 turns. Fiery Blade Gust attacks all enemies with a Blade Gust and increases speed of the caster for 1 turn. Ankle Cut, Skill 1. Attacks the enemy with a sword, recovering health of the ally with the lowest health. Amount recovered increases proportional to damage dealt. Here are the runes that increase hero stats. Health Rune. Increases health by up to 15%. Achievement Rune. Increases effectiveness by up to 25%. Thorn Rune. Increases attack by up to 15%. Wedge Rune. Increases critical hit damage of all allies by up to 5%. Trust Rune. Increases dual attack chance of fire elemental allies by up to 5%. Glory Rune. When an ally attacks when it is not their turn, damage dealt increases by up to 5%. Next up are the skill runes. Speed Rune. When using Explosive Cut, has up to a 100% chance to grant increased attack to fire elemental allies for 2 turns. Guard Rune. Holy Flame Aiden has up to a 100% chance to counterattack with Fiery Blade Gust, after suffering an attack that targets all allies when the caster has a debuff. With Guard Rune activated, has up to a 100% chance to dispel 1 buff from the target when using Fiery Blade Gust. Courage Rune. Increases damage dealt by Ankle Cut by up to 10%. Life Rune. Increases the amount recovered by Ankle Cut by up to 50%. The Girl of Destiny, harnessing the energy of fire. Awaken Aiden to Holy Flame Aiden after completing Episode 4, Chapter 6, and to completing all missions for Awakened Aiden. Thank you.
And there you guys have it. There's Holy Flame Aiden in this case. You see Aiden just changed her clothes around and all of a sudden can spew fire. I wish I could do that. Not gonna lie, I just changed my clothes to red. Granted, most of my clothes are just plain black and gray. But barring that, Holy Flame Aiden now with some extra additionals on her hand for the skills. You've seen them already for the skills. Explosive Cut, this time granting Willful Flame. Willful Flame being a death pen for her, which is kind of nice on her end. Being able just to have that little more extra defense penetration on her end. And then moving on to Defensive Spirit. So having an AoE in this case with Fury Blade Gust that can be activated as a counterattack is pretty nice. And it attacks all enemies and increased speeds for the caster for 1 turn. So always good to have on that end. And I know a lot of people are like, oh man, PvE. She is really nice in PvE, especially due to this skill, for one. Just the sustainability on top of that. And everything else, but attacking a sword, recovering the health with the lowest ally, or of the health of the ally with the lowest health, and that for that matter, and amount increase proportional to damage dealt. So more power to you for those people who are going to use it. She's going to get some more health runes, achievement runes, thorn runes for this case, just more stats. But the biggest ones, other than these stat ones, will be moving forward. You guys can pause wherever you guys want. Wedge, Trust, Glory. You guys know all these just additional stats for the unit. Pretty much Glory Rune being there just for the case of not being on their turn and having that counter attack with the Fury Blade Gust. And then we have the Explosive Cut change. You guys get this Speed Rune on top of that, being able to get increased attack through Fire Elemental allies. So helpful when you're making a team just for the PvE portions that you're doing alongside them. Always nice to have. And moving forward, we have Defensive Spirit. Even then, some Dispel on top of that, what you already get with the extra attack buff after using it with the other rune. And then we have Ankle Cut changes. Excuse me, sorry about that. Additional health, 50% of additional health is quite a bit when you do think about it, so it is pretty nice to have that on their end. So hopefully you guys will be able to test out some Holy Flame Aiden. You know, I myself will see if I can get there. Maybe Luca will get there before me because she is a PvE player on that end. I need to catch up, not gonna lie. And though guys, I do know mostly people are here, people are ready to talk about the exclusive equipment. And so DN now with Halted Pocket Watch, it is a speed increase, speed being quite big, guys, for a max of 10 speed on that end. Skill 1 change increases combat readiness of the ally with the highest attack by 5% when using a skill 1. When the caster has a buff, the effect is doubled. This is 10% CR push on your S1. As for S2, Blessings of the Goddesses, barrier strength increases by 10%, which the barrier is already quite nice. Another 10% is nice on top of that. But honestly, option 3, guys, option 3 is where is that? Skill 2, Blessing of Goddess. So using that skill 2, which is on a very fast rotation, and it increases CR of all allies by 15%. That is a lot of CR manipulation going on, especially you're going to have DN on Magahara this time around, similar to how you already used it for Amelia, I feel. So it's more so like an AoE Amelia in this case, providing those buffs and everything else. It'll be pretty interesting to see moving forward of like how this will work out in World Arena or anything else that you use DN for. But yeah, this is an EE, guys, as Gerdolf said in chat. I see you. Do not worry. Always good to see some really nice E's coming out for DN, and time to go on to the next one. The Hawk, a spell of tragic love. Where's the Hawk? Skill 2, Elaborate Plan, increases attack of the target and the caster for 2 turns when using Elaborate Plan. So always coming out with an extra attack buff on top of that is always good to have as a unit. Just being able to provide a little more utility to your whole team is always nice. Skill 3, Execute, inflicts resource reduction on the target by 60% before these skills effect when using Execute. Resource reduction being used, I believe it was like something along the lines of anything produced by resources gets halved, like Fury and everything else like that. And then we have skill 3, Execute, which decreases skill cooldown of Execute by 1 turn. More so on the side of turn cycling in that case. But yeah. And yeah, don't worry, guys. Remember that all of these stuff will be on the stove notice. So make sure if you guys are confused about some stuff or some stuff were changed, the stove notice is there to be perfectly detailed analysis of all that. So if you are confused about anything that was said or seen here, it can always change if it's set from here onto the stove page. So make sure to check out the stove post for more details on all of these stuff. And then last but not least, we have Inferno Kawazu with Flame Armband. So Flame Armband in this case, more attack on top of him because, I'm not gonna lie, his burns already hurt, and a little more attack already is gonna hurt even more. I guess it creates more of a balance in which you're able to get maybe more of the bruises that you want, making him a little more livable in that case. Skill 2 Malicious Power, or Malicus's Power, my bad. Malicus being, I think that was like the fire elemental person in the story for episode 2. Anyways, Lore Frogs, you already know. Blazing Fury increases CR of the caster by an additional 5%, so even more cutting ability from Inferno Kawazu. Grants immunity to the caster for 2 turns when using Blazing Fury, which is another nice. Immunity is always good. And then Flames of Destruction silences the target for 1 turn when using Flames of Destruction. When the caster is granted Vigor, ignores F-Res. And guys, you already know that there's another Vigor person who's already there, so, you know, we'll see. But yeah, so this effect is applied before inflicting burn. All right, so more testing for you guys to check out for these 3 units to see how it goes moving forward. The end, I think, is for me, because I don't use husbandos. I probably will see more Kawazu being able to cut in between maybe a little more, and being a lot more less that hungry on that case. But yeah, we'll see how it ends up happening in the future with these EEs coming out. But you can always let us know how the EEs are after release on our Discord, on Facebook, Reddit, whatever else. We always keep an eye out for all your feedback, guys, so don't worry. If you guys feel like you're not being heard, we're always here for you, so don't worry. I say we, but it's only me right now. And for those of you guys who have missed it, the code is Holy Flame. You guys can check it out. Exclamation point code in chat. I believe you guys already seen it if it's already there. And yeah, the biggest news I feel like for this week's here's the thing, guys, is Ancient Inheritance coming back with a date. So 5/16, guys, 5/16, get ready for Ancient Inheritance Season 2. And it's going to be lasting 15 days on this end from 5/16 all the way to up till 5/30. So next week, guys, save the date. On reset, y'all going to be ready to go. And I know you guys have been wondering about the changes that we've made. Oh, like we had a lot of people complain, or not complain, but a lot of people more so say like, hey, I want to play more of this. I want to be able to use more of my energy kind of like going around seeing everything on the map. And guys, don't worry, we have changed that. Increase the daily exploration provisions received, and you receive additional exploration provisions when leveling up. In this case, hopefully it'll be a little more in tune with how it is, where this is something that we wanted to see like moving forward, where it's like a whole map to explore. You're able to do everything that you want in a map and not just push till the end. And I know a lot of people are like, oh man, it's hard to be able to push further when there's like such a kind of like a ceiling to the amount of energy that you have, right? So be able to see more energy influx on that end. And we add an exclusive Ancient Inheritance board where you guys post everything else. Improve the mark function from shape to actually notes. So you guys will be able to see that for those guys who are planners in the guild, saying like, hey, by the way, I use this, and this. Maybe you could go ahead and do that. And then be able to fix that on that end too, you know? More ability to communicate pretty much with your guild to get this done and get all the rewards out there. And then you're able to check the equipped artifact and equipment from the details tab. Sorry. But yeah, just a little bit more quality of life on this end. I know a lot of people are like, oh man, I have to go back and forth to actually just see the details. And now you're just able to see what they're on and everything else to make sure you have the units equipped at least with some sort of set. I know I had like some jank set just equipped on my little bit because I wanted to use her in this mode, and I really do like it in this case. Also, for smaller guilds who wanted to participate with not enough players on that end, we required the participation amount to be lessened. So now you only need a maximum of 16 people to be able to join. So it's a little more so easier for players to be able to just enter and be able to get your rewards out there, move on forward with that. Relic balance adjustments, in that case, just a whole slew of things that will be changing that and moving forward. You'll be able to see this more so on the stove notice for all the details, all of this too. Adjusted the number of treasure chests and guild treasure chests, so more treasure chests, I believe. So hopefully you guys will be able to see more of that, get all your rewards out there. And I believe there's also even a big guild chest, I believe, on the stove notes when I was checking it out. So yeah, a greater treasure or greater guild treasure chest. So more rewards. You thought that we didn't give out more reward, or we gave out a lot of rewards already for Ancient Inheritance? Well, now there's even more rewards on top of it. But yeah, you'll be able to see all of that and more on the stove notice. If you guys are wondering what set this time around, it is not going to be speed. I believe the main reward set now this time is counter, so you'll be able to see exact details on what the equipment is on the stove notice, so make sure to go there. But now, coming up next is the side story rerun of your favorite hero, the rise of the great Mortellix, Mr. Mortellix himself, the dragon boy. Kind of like a man, I guess. He's not a boy anymore, let's be real. So more side story for you guys. If you have missed it and you guys are newer, you'll be able to see his side story being ran and obviously get more of the rewards. And guys, some people have guessed it and speculate already. We'll be going over the drop rate ups for the upcoming units and a drop rate up for Lilius and Bastion of Pelusia coming up. Lilius, you get more for those of you using Conqueror Lilius, and Lilius in general is already a good unit. Bastion of Pelusia, another good artifact to have as well. Surprising people. Granted, having buffs early on kind of is detrimental sometimes. Y'all know what I'm talking about if you do. And then the drop rate up for Politis. And with Knowledge Seed, those of you guys entering World Arena, why not be looking at this unit? Great unit overall. And yeah, scary to look at. Scary to see in draft. I'm not gonna lie. I use Politis very rarely, but I do know a lot of people use her for obvious reasons because she kind of poops on anything that is doing non-attack seal. But yeah. And then we have your boy Mort. You can't obviously run the side story without having him himself. So the Great Mortellix is coming out next week. In this end, you guys will be able to grab him if you wish, alongside Ancient Dragon's Legacy. And then last but not least, we have the Mystic rotation coming up next week for Maid Chloe, Martial Artist Ken, and Blood Moon Haste, guys. So you, like we said, moving forward, you'll be able to choose from one of these three when you are choosing, or when you are summoning on the Mystic rotation banner or the regular Mystic banner. And yeah, and the custom banner, I believe, is still out for some people moving on into that second round. So make sure to pull and get your stuff done, get all the units that you want. Hopefully, I wish all the luck for you guys in your future pulls. And yeah, honestly, that is honestly it for me today, guys. Holy Flame Aiden, you already know what it is. Well, Holy Flame, sorry for the code. So make sure to get that code out, get your 3 leaves and 300k gold for one. Holy Flame is the password. Pass it on to your friends, don't mind. Everyone needs their leaves. Everyone needs some gold, so I already know. Granted, I don't need gold. I have too much of it. I know a lot of people who see my gold want at least half of it. Yeah. Ancient Inheritance is a big breadwinner for me because I do love the Ancient Inheritance. It is really fun. It feels like a kind of like a roguelike game in this case where you're able to just run around with guildies. And then the other biggest thing is the EEs, all right? Your exclusive equipment's coming out. I want to see a bunch of people testing it. There's going to be a lot different comps. Maybe we'll shake up the meta? Shake up the meta a little more on that end moving forward. And yeah. Hope everyone has a great day, afternoon, evening, wherever else have you. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. You guys can catch us as per usual every other Wednesday at this time, 3 a.m. PST for this Here's the Thing. And then in the future as well, every Thursday, so not every other Thursday, but every Thursday, 4 p.m. PST. So if this is like a good time for you, probably a little harder to catch those Thursday streams, but always appreciate you guys for being there. I keep sneezing. God damn, it is like kind of it's gone on the end of allergy season over here. But yeah, guys, that is it for me. Thank you guys for coming out, and it's your boy Mashuu, and I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy, guys. Bye bye.